All right. Tuesday morning, Tuesday. We are sitting here, made it out the door with barely a half an inch to spare. We actually... Creeping up the list of probably the coolest stuff I've ever hauled. We're gonna go hunting for Ewoks. I really wish I had like a Darth Vader or a Stormtrooper helmet I could put on while I was going to deliveries.
Black smoke and white line, steel horses side by side. It's more than just a living, y'all.
Oh man.
It's all way of life.
That grease on my pants. Dang it.
Giddy up gone, boys. 18 wheels on the concrete.
It's supposed to be like that. But the longer you look at this thing, the worse it gets. Like,
if you're out here riding with me, come on back and make some noise. We're the last of the cowboys.
yeah, there's our trooper. Escorts are here. Trooper is pulling up right now. He found us. We're gonna go talk to him. Morning, how are you?
Good, yourself?
This would have been way better yesterday.
I was out back over there.
Did you take the one out yesterday?
No.
Yeah, there was one that left yesterday that... Yeah, I figured when she called me, I said, he's sitting out front. I did the same thing, they did the same thing, everybody went out front.
All right, well, we'll give it a try. If roads get too bad, though, we're up at the target, but...
It is what it is.
I don't think it's too bad.
It looked pretty good. I came up from the Petro this morning, and the highways looked okay. Route 6 and 127 are the two that...
Yeah, that'd be my concern.
That's where I'm at, yeah, I'm with you.
24 is good, I know that. So.
Right. That little stretch there, hopefully they get enough time this morning to get it cleaned up.
You got your driver's license on you?
I do.
Thank you. Try calling you. Your voicemail's not set up.
No, it never. I set it up, and 2 days later, it goes right back to not being set up, and I gave up on it. I'm like, you know what, I'll just call people back. I'm hoping that the hardest part of this trip was getting this thing out that damn door. I think the door is 18 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll be in a minute.
Okay, thank you. He just got here. All right, he did his inspection, checked everything. All is good. Curfew's at 9 o'clock, I guess. I didn't realize there was a curfew for 9 o'clock. I didn't realize Ohio wouldn't let you come out till 9. But curfew's at 9 o'clock, so it is 8:47. We're gonna wait the 13 minutes here, get a little bit warm, and we're gonna skedaddle. Get this thing down the road, meet up with the Indiana State Troopers between 10:30 and 11 o'clock. Shouldn't be an issue. Roads look pretty good coming in. This morning I bobtailed in from the truck stop. Shouldn't be an issue, so here we go. Trooper, so let me let you go. All right. Yes, sir. All right, bye. All right, well, there's all our troopers. They're coming out. These people are up again. appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Turn on the left turn signal.
Checking lights back there.
Brakes. Four-way flashers.
I got a guy in the back doing that stuff.
Yeah. What am I doing?
Perfect. It's coming up.
Send output file or send logs?
Send output file.
Send output file.
ELD output file. Via web services.
EL.
No. It's mine's ISP 7006. My comment. I just want to make sure you put them on the right program.
ISP.
See, it says web services up top.
Yeah,
I think.
right there. Yeah.
ISP 7006. Okay, I got your tractor info, I got your license already.
Yes, sir.
I just need the trailer information
Okay.
and bill of lading.
The bill of lading's right there behind me.
Thanks.
Here's our bills.
Tractor's probably stolen, it's missing its sticker.
Should be a hell of a lot cheaper if it was stolen.
I just pulled
Here's my trailer right there.
I just pulled everything off of what was on my computer already
Right.
from your inspection in October.
Hey, how about you, Brett?
I got you.
You run 65 speed limit?
Run whatever you tell me to.
I think he heard you. Other guy might ask you.
Excel.
Copy that. Yeah, that sounds specialized.
Okay. Alright, let me knock this out and we'll
Okay.
get rolling.
Yes, sir.
What's your speed on this? Get a
I can do whatever. I'm governed at like 72, 75 on cruise, but
guys are wanting to run 60, 65.
60, 60, whatever's good with me, whatever's comfortable. escort up front, trooper, me, trooper, escort. I should have brought some candy. Brought some candy to throw out in this parade. But it's awesome. We shouldn't have any trouble moving around. Everybody's gonna definitely stay away from us. So that works great.
We're going right up here. It's 4.8 miles. And there's a to the line there, and the way station that we're stopping at is just past the line. Copy. You guys are tired of looking at this thing?
Nah, I just needed some fuel.
Oh, 10. It's like 4.5 miles up here where we're going, but yeah, there's all kind of stuff in this little town here. Copy. Schaffner, Illinois. Way station says closed. I'll scoot up there and see what the real estate's looking like.
Copy that, I appreciate it.
Guys. Boy, it's jam-packed in here.
Oh, of course it
The other side doesn't look too bad, but the going outside, like, let me check out the picnic area up here. Like back in over on that other side. See nothing in the picnic area.
Alright, I'm coming up there.
That sounds better than trying to do some kind of crazy shit. I was worried about that with that place because that's how it was when I was there like about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I mean this thing it's a little bit plowed. We'd be taking up most of the space, but you can fit in here.
You got it.
Just come over here to this like parking thing here. That way there's another way out if somebody comes through.
And you don't have them hemmed in there.
You know what? I'm worried about this turn down here. I wonder if I should park right over here to the left in this side.
Yeah, it's kind of dicey here. The way they have the snow piled up.
Yeah, we'll put it over here.
Yeah, you got kind of a straight shot out that way without having to do like a big hairpin.
Yeah. I'm actually going to try to pull over here to the side so there's a lot of ground here that they didn't plow.
I noticed that. I could put if you want me to, I got some cones. I could put some cones out next to you if you want.
Yeah, that'd be good because I'm going to drop it here.
Okay, 10. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and get like gas and everything in town too, but
We'll be past the little driveway back there.
You're clear back here.
Copy that. Well. Thursday morning. Thursday morning. We are in, I don't even know. We are somewhere in Wisconsin. Barely made it into Wisconsin yesterday. We made it to the Indiana-Illinois border. Dropped the trailer there. Went to the truck stop for the night yesterday, or night before last. And so we left from the Indiana-Illinois border yesterday on 24, which is in the northern part of the state. Coming to Wisconsin, going around Chicago on some, what turned out to be an absolute train wreck of a route. 9 hours. 9 hours it took to get across to Illinois. You can run straight across to Illinois in about, I don't know, 2.5 hours. 3 hours maybe. 9. There was 31 miles, which by the way was the longest stretch on the permit that they gave. The longest road that we were on was 31 miles, and that was Route 59. And that 31 miles, all 31 miles of that was shopping center. Shopping centers, red lights every 200 feet. It was absolute torture, just torture. Oh my gosh, 9 hours. So we made it about 45 miles into Wisconsin. Unfortunately, that just wasn't enough. It got dark on us last night. And unfortunately, that 41 miles just wasn't quite enough. The only county that I can see, or at least it's listed on my permit, that has a curfew in Wisconsin is Dane County. And we are just south of Dane County. That includes Madison, Wisconsin, and the cities around it. So we are just south of that currently, and they have a curfew 6 to 9, 3 to 6. So 6 to 9 in the morning, no travel, 3 to 6 in the afternoon, no travel. So we cannot leave here until 9 o'clock. So you can see that sun coming up. We could have rolled out about 20 minutes ago had we not been in Dane County, but we are in Dane County. It is what it is. There's Mr. Tony pulling over here, my escort, one of them. Mr. Tony. So we got a couple bungee cords we need to fix on this tarp. I'd really like to clean the windows on this thing real quick before we roll out. I can't, you guys can probably see this right here. That's pretty much the whole truck. I'm not even 100% sure that the GoPro is going to be able to hide how dirty Ghost is right now. This is terrible. I can't wait to get a truck wash. But I did call the receiver last night. I got here, I updated him on the timing. I had originally told him, we were stuck by a train at one point yesterday, and I originally told him that we would get up there between 9 and 10 this morning, which would have been legit had we not had this Dane County curfew. So then I called him last night when we got here, and I said, listen, it's going to be probably noon with this curfew. We're about 3 hours out. And his response to me was, well, the way this job site's going, you might have to wait a day. I don't know what that means. I mean, I think I know what that means. I don't want to know what that means. But we're going to see what happens. I mean, these things happen. Again, if that happens, I'm gonna be back to saying wheels and tracks, baby, wheels and tracks, because wheels and tracks, this wouldn't happen. But we'll see what happens when we get up there. Maybe he was just, you know, being cautious. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. But we got about an hour and 20 minutes before we can get out of here. We're gonna get some bungee cord fixed. Try to help this tarp out a little bit. And I don't know if there is any help in this tarp. It is road good. I'm not gonna lie, it's road good. I've been really surprised and impressed by it. Fortunate that it is riding as good as it is, and I am not looking forward to, guys, you can see I'm in a hoodie today. I'm in a hoodie. You don't ever see me in hoodies. I'm in a hoodie because it is stupid cold out. Stupid cold out there. Like, not even ridiculously cold, not cold, not really cold. It is stupid cold out there. My phone on the alarm in the morning gives me what the temperature is outside, the weather, you know, tells me, which is nice. They said it's 3 degrees. 3 degrees out there. Hopefully it warms up to at least the 30s when we get up there for delivery, because this tarp is going to be a hot mess. If it is that cold, it is going to be almost impossible to get this tarp to come off this load and then get it to fold up in any sort of decent shape. It's going to look like a giant burnt marshmallow if it stays this cold. So I'm hoping it warms up a little bit. I'm hoping that sun beating down on that tarp will get it to loosen up, get it unfrozen, because I'm sure it's frozen. And I don't know. We're going to see what happens. Windows got clean. I ended up going over there, running over the fuel pumps, grabbing one of the washer buckets with the pole in it, just bringing it over to the truck and washing my windows. So we got the windows cleaned up as good as we can with what we got. And we still got about 45 minutes or so before we can roll out of here. Got the tarp fixed. Well, I put a couple extra bungees on. It didn't need fixed, but it was coming loose in a spot that I thought was going to be a problem. So I realized that I hadn't really showed you the load yet, so I figured I'd get out real quick, show you the load, show you what it looks like on the truck. Gotta say, I am I think last episode I said I was special kind of stupid. I forgot that I hadn't transferred any of my cold weather stuff into Ghost. I didn't think we'd be in Ghost for this long, so I never transferred any of my cold weather stuff. So thankfully, Skippy, I'm wearing your jacket, dude. Thankfully, Skippy had left this jacket in here, so that gives me at least a second layer to fight against this 3 degree temperature out there. It's pretty cold, but I figured I'd jump out real quick. I'll show you the load, show you how dirty Ghost is, because it's pretty bad. So here we go. Take a look. Alright, there's this side. This is the good side. Because of weight distribution, we had to offset the load more to the passenger side than the driver's side. So there is about 2.5 foot, almost 3 foot with the wider portion up on in the middle of the load there. It's about 3.5 foot off. 2.5 foot at the bottom off the trailer. But then you come to the other side and we are a whole lot more. We're sticking off about 7.5 feet over here. And that's just the way it had to work for weight distribution, because the weight of this thing and the way it's on, the way it has to go on the trailer, we had to shift it over this way, over to this side here, in order to keep the weight where it needed to be. So, oh, Tony's moving his truck. So that's why it looks like it does. That's why there's so much sticking off this side, because it's weight distribution. But we got about 7.5 feet off this side, 3.5 off the other side. Don't make fun of my tarp. Well, you can make fun of my tarp. This tarp you can make fun of. Like, this is just ridiculous. We, of course, didn't have a tarp big enough for this load. I actually borrowed this tarp off the company I got the load from, the agent that I got the load from. We borrowed this tarp, and they didn't really want it completely covered. They just were trying to help the shrink wrap, which we've done. The shrink wrap has held pretty good. Even the spots where it's exposed, so far I've had no trouble at all. It is going to be a bear to get down off there, I'm pretty sure. This is how dirty we are. She is pretty dirty. Uh-oh. Might have backed me up a little bit too far. I'm gonna have to pull up, make sure that sign didn't get damaged or anything. So that's our baby right there, guys. We got about 3 hours to go. We'll get it to the site, hopefully. Hopefully we'll be making delivery today. That guy kind of got me a little bit worried. Kind of got me a little concerned that they're not going to offload this thing today, and I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow. So that's what we got. We got about 45 minutes or so, and we will get on the road, get the last 3 hours of this thing done, and then hopefully get unloaded. And as of right now, I have a 2-coil load booked back in East Chicago, Indiana. Andrea gave me that we scheduled to pick up tomorrow morning. Pick it up in East Chicago, Indiana, run it over to Cleveland. We'll probably put it in the bay at the yard till Monday. I'll go deliver it on Monday, and I think I'm just going to hook to, I think for the rest of the year, I'm just going to hook to the Conestoga. I'm going to run the Conestoga for the rest of the year. I'm planning on taking the week off in between Christmas and New Year's anyways. Got some vacation days to burn up, so I was going to take that off anyways. So that only leaves a couple weeks. So I think I'm just going to grab the Conestoga. Run the Conestoga for the last couple weeks of the year that I'm going to be working. Let Andrea do all this gibberish that I'm doing right now, and see how it goes. So I will. I'm going to get this show on the road here pretty quick.
Signpost kind of close. Trash can. Nothing coming. Yeah, this is it up here. So let's see. Yeah, this was the road I was thinking we could cut down to do it. That looks like, yeah, that does look easier. It has a turnout. It has a cutout here. It's tight. I'm gonna get around it and. Yeah, that right there would have been great. I think it'll be alright. Activate. Another Oh boy's taking his fucking time. Come on there, old man. Holy shit. Go up here and get, go up to the other side of this old downtown, stop anybody from else from coming up. Copy that. See what the last one is. I got my turn here. I gotta get around. And that white Chevy. Okay. They're coming up to the stop sign now.
Activate.
I got the east. I didn't want to stop. I'm coming down through now.
Activate.
You got one guy, he stopped and then he started going again. Like, we'll see, he'll figure it out when he gets to you. Yeah, he's looking at me right now. He pulled over. Yeah, I figured he would. He knew what was going on. I was just like, come on, man. What people don't understand is I'm not trying to hold you up. I'm trying to warn you about something.
Activate. Activate.